This is the whole genesis of why we started. It's because these formulas are very tough to produce when using natural ingredients. So creating a stable product that's natural is very, very tough to do. And it's very sensitive. Like, it's a true labor of love. This is been a long time coming. CosmoProf, don't have to say too much to it. It's the largest beauty show in the world. This is our first true beauty show. We've done fashion shows in the past, but I also want us to go into this is these trade shows, these are where ideas are born. Our first trade show with Gabe in LA, 2020, that spawned the idea of studios. Just from interacting with people coming by, not even buyers, not even influencers, hey, how can Jack Henry stand out and create value? And we're not cutting hair at this show, but we had a line of 20 people waiting for Gabe to cut their hair at the show. And we're the way I saw Gabe interacting with people, the excitement people had, the time they were willing to wait, I was dude, there's demand for this. This is something special that we need to create and bring to life. So I'm very excited about it. I want us all going into this thinking every conversation is an opportunity. I'm gonna be a little repetitive, but we don't know who it is who's gonna walk through the show. 100%. Their badge could be turned and they could be the head buyer at Sephora. It could be the lead investor in a VC firm. You don't know who's who at a show. A lot of people like to stay undercover, stay stealth mode. And I know Gabe has experience with shows with us and other brands in the past. This is your first time. So it's a whirlwind, dude. It's so fast paced. You're talking for 8 hours. After the show, you're completely drained. You give it your all, and it's just there's so much energy, but the adrenaline carries you throughout the day with all the excitement. And all the people that are walking by, they're talking 100, 200, 300 different brands. So it's how can we be impactful? How can we be memorable and really create a start of a relationship? The goal is that we're representing the brand to all our abilities in a clear, concise, and confident way. But also, even more importantly than that, we're all on the same page. We're speaking the same words. We're saying the same things. We're talking about products the same way. We're representing the brand the same way. So it doesn't matter if someone came to the show and talked to Gabe or someone came and talked to you, because most likely it's going to be us. It's going to be us three in the booth, but we'll probably be having 3 separate conversations at the same time. With people going to this you're talking to a friend. We don't come across as salesy, pushy, anything like that. We're here to make a good first impression.
I'm glad it's not salesy. I'm better at speaking from the heart and not trying to pitch.
Dude, and talk about your. I want to encourage you guys to talk about your journey with the brand. You start as a customer, you start as a professional. You saw we were doing really cool things. You want to be a part of it. And you want to be a part of building the next self-care brand. We all know ingredients are first and foremost for us. Paired with super high quality formulas, huge dedication to quality and premium packaging, paired with performance. So we're building a lifestyle brand. We're not a hair care brand. We're not a hair styling brand. We're not a hair pomade brand that lives in a barber shop. There's a whole California inspired lifestyle that comes with it. Yesterday was super exciting, lots of interest, tons of engagement. A couple highlights from the show. Target came by 3 times yesterday. Target had a partnership with Ulta previously that's ending in August, and what they're doing is they're creating their own in-store experience now where they're curating premium brands. So not the mass market brands you see on the shelf, higher price points, higher quality, better packaging. And so they're just really starting to strategize, and they're really looking at men's. So a big theme yesterday was we want to find the next men's brand. Everyone's starting to strategize what that looks like. Nobody really has a plan in place yet, but they're strategizing for November, early rollout next year. So that's exactly where we're positioned. Premium product, super high quality ingredients that perform exceptionally well. So previously, Target wasn't on our radar just because it's more mass, where most hair products are sub $20 there. We're at 28, so definitely a little higher, a little more education needed. But it's really exciting that Target is now looking at these premium brands that we can sit along in a curated section in store that they're building. So it's been amazing. We had a great conversation with dealers yesterday. Hopefully that continues. Lots of action from distributors, a lot of cosmetologists, salon owners, all the above. So tons of interest in men's. We're like surrounded by a sea of female brands here, but that's exactly like where we want to be. We want to stand out and we want to own that men's routine. Everyone's paying attention to the men's category now, which is very exciting because we've been working for a decade building it. We have an amazing customer base, built the brand online, so we have a really strong foundation. And now the next, venture is next 24 months is let's build wholesale and retail channel and be accessible to where our consumer is. Huge focus on clean ingredients. We developed with you guys a fully natural fragrance profile in our shower set. So all botanicals, essential oils, extracts, which is really great. And then we brought that profile to our deodorants as well. So,
And distribution and retail is mainly D2C or?
Mainly D2C, Amazon. We just launched in Nordstrom. Have some amazing conversations. We met with Sephora. So, next focus, 24 months is let's build retail channel out.
Okay.
It's been fun.
That's awesome.
And people.
When did you guys start?
Almost a decade ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So we started in hair and then really branched out into body and fragrance.
Yeah.
And I mean, fragrance for us as a category, industry-wide too, it's just booming for us.
It's like,
So it's just
it
popping.
gives good visibility and
Yes.
like another client,
Yeah.
another customer.
Indie fragrance, people like the story, the originality of it.
And you guys are the founders?
I'm a founder. My wife and I started the company.
Oh, cool.
Jack runs ops for us. Gabe runs our studios and is our master stylist as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you guys all the best.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
We give you some samples of
of
your creations here.
I'm
In everything from hairstyling to natural deodorants, body care, and fragrance as well. Be aluminum, baking soda free, very highly functional, keeps you dry all day. Provide testers, marketing materials, assets. We do education as well. We have an in-house educator who does all the education, but super easy. You scan that, you can see our line sheet. Everything's managed internally. You'd meet my wife. She'll handle all the relationship, order processing, and all the things.
Our lids are made from a tree resin, all glass UV jars that are just gonna help the longevity of the products as well. And it looks really cool on your bathroom countertop. So yeah, just really having clean, functional ingredients and not sacrificing on the functionality as well. Dude, so Target they came by here at least 5 times between yesterday and today, and that one's really been a huge surprise for us. At first, Target, we didn't really know, like, is that where we want to be? Do we want to be on the shelf next to those other products, especially at our price point compared to some of the other products there? But knowing that they're going to be making a whole premium sector of that business, we know our guys are walking through Target. We know their wives are walking through Target. So I think them positioning that and for us to potentially get into that space, dude, that open up so many doors, and distribution will just be a whole nother level at that point. So it's something cool to know that I would say they're more than interested. We've literally had all the big dogs walk through. So it's just been ton of excitement on their end. They're revamping, so it's been really cool just to see all of these big people coming in and really loving what we've been doing. The packaging's been just, everyone's been blown away by the packaging, and I think a lot of times for the consumer, that's obviously what they're looking at first. Dude, I think we nailed it, and I'm excited to see what ends up happening after this.
This is the right here.
Oh yeah, that's
Real-time analysis from TikTok.
Okay,
I know we suck at it. We suck at it.
No,
We can't.
No, yeah.
We're trying to figure it out.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I just had pulled it up. Let me pull it up again. Yes, this is your very. Yeah, this is correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say, I mean, I think right now, like, let's see.
Oh, that's some
So
views.
this is good. So this is like typically what we see with like affiliates. Like typically they'll usually tag it with products, but it's just like they just jump right in and be like, "This is how I'm using the product. This is what I like about it."
Smash that follow button.
I know. Okay, so smash the follow button. But yeah, I think this is great. Kind of like aesthetics.
More lifestyle.
Yeah, more
we
lifestyle.
We know we need to do more better. We need to do better.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I think I would say like maybe like a mix of like content, like talking about the products.
Yeah.
Something that's a little bit more product forward, where you can really kind of tell like
Yeah.
what it is. Because like if I like kind of look here, like I can't really tell.
Yeah. You don't know what's going on.
Like what's going on. So yeah, just a little bit more too. But yeah, I would say
Great.
like definitely working with affiliates.
Yeah.
Seeding products, like
Yes.
depending on what your budget is.
Yeah.
But like working with our creators, like that's what's going to get you that content pumping.
Yeah.
Dude, so this is some of the things people don't talk about. So we're literally here at this huge event, which is amazing. Guess what happens? Back home. Studios, water heater busted.
So Sunday morning, I woke up to a text from Dale, our assistant manager, saying, I saw I had a missed call from him. He texted me that I had to call him back. So I knew it was urgent. And I wake up to a video as I'm about to get on the road to come to Vegas to studios flooding for the second time in 2 months. So there's a huge leak. The water heater gave out. There's water all over the place. There's water coming through the ceiling. It looks like it's going to collapse. And so it's just like full emergency mode. You can see the water leak through the walls.
And we're over here, right? So we're hours away, hands are tied. We're over here trying to capitalize on these huge opportunities, talking to these huge distributors, like we were saying, Target, Dillard's, all these big opportunities. And then we have that going on, and it's just the mindset that you have to switch back on and off of being present, full of energy, being engaging, having these conversations. And then you have that going on back home, and the mental bandwidth to deal with both, you gotta lock in. And I think a lot of times that's the hard part with people who are managing companies, running companies. It's to be able to kind of turn that switch off and on, and being on your A game and still showing up. And we had a nice dinner last night with some great potential partners based out of Korea. So just huge opportunities that we have to lock in for. Those of you out there running a business or helping manage a business, you know the struggle, and it's tough, but gotta do what you gotta do.
There's going to be so many new surprises that come up and challenges. And like at the end of the day, like I have to make decisions and I have to solve problems. And that's really my role. And so it's just finding a solution to all the problems that come up. This is how it affects you. Like my sleep score is 53% only. I got enough sleep, but super high sleep stress. And my recovery is 18%. So super highly elevated resting heart rate, which is crazy. So it's just draining, taxing. All the added stress, all of the things just really affects it. Burrito master. What time is it? It's 2:30. We haven't had lunch yet, but here we go. That's how we do it. All right, boys. Day 2 in the books. Another successful day. I'd say it's like a little more low key. We had so many meetings yesterday, but I said it again, dude, but Target came back for a 6th time. They brought their whole buying team, which is exciting. So they're showing a ton of interest. Gonna present it to their leadership team, get samples out to them, which is great. They're building this new Target beauty section in store, curated, which is great. We're all exhausted, we're wiped. We're gonna go get some steak tonight, but that's day 2. Day 3, we're going.
This gives a great understanding of how busy we were, how many great, valuable conversations we've had with all of these individuals. So great turnout. People obviously were interested in what we were doing, and we have a lot of contacts to go through, but
Yeah, it's been great, man. So many good conversations. Just chatted with another distributor who distributes to Sephora, Ulta, 50,000 doors. So yeah, it's kind of just finding the right partner to really help scale the brand and get us in more locations across the country and the world. But so much opportunity comes out of this, and now it's all about follow-up and conversations and scheduling meetings and getting all those orders written now. It's just a different level having face-to-face conversations, showing people the product. Like they're so obsessed with the branding and packaging, and we really stand out in the men's market. So just being able to present them, give them samples to take away, it's invaluable. And I think this is our first show, but we're gonna hit the trade show circuit hard now. We'll be in Miami in January, but it's really just opened up the opportunity and really just getting us out there. We just need to get out there more. Not enough people know about Jack Henry, so that's the goal and focus over the next 24 months, get in 5,000 doors and really establish ourselves with some awesome retail partners.